Come take a seat. Day 19. Let's get into it. Today I want to do like another natural look, except I want to really exemplify on my eyes. And kind of do like what I used to do back in high school many years ago. So I guess we will refer to this as Brianna's high school makeup routine. So with that, I'm going to be starting off with my foundations, the Maybelline Fit Me in 118 Light Beige, and then the CoverGirl Clean Invisible in shade 110 Classic Ivory. And I did no skin prep, no primer, because back in the high school days, we didn't use any of that, I don't think. Like, I graduated high school in 2015. So, and I don't recall like there even being like talks about like primer or setting spray. In fact, I remember this one girl used to talk about how she used hairspray to make her makeup last all day. And I don't even think we had beauty blenders, so I used to use like a really big, I actually use brushes and then those little like wedge sponges. I don't know if anybody like remembers those, but they were like white wedge sponges, and that is what I used to apply my foundation, because I don't think beauty blenders were really that popular back in the day. Next up, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter. I do remember using a powder like after I did my liquid foundation, but I'm not even sure which one I used. Probably something CoverGirl or something. I don't know. I used to get all of my makeup from Walmart because that was the only place that I was allowed to get makeup from. And I was only allowed to get like, I think, one product a month. So all of my makeup had to last a month because I couldn't get none. Alright, so next up I'm going to try, and keyword here is try, to do my eyeliner. I used to do like a really dark eye, and I used to do my top and my bottom, so we're gonna try that out. Like, I don't know, I just feel like this was like a look back in the day. You know what I mean? Okay, so I tried to do the bottom. I will say my bottom like has always been bad about holding the color, so I've always like, I don't know, as a teenager, like I used to have to buy so many different little like eye makeup things because the color would not stick on my waterline. Like, no matter what I did, I needed like a specific pencil with a specific brand, and unfortunately I don't even think it's around anymore. All right, I think I was able to get it as close as I could. I always used to have like really dark, like around my eyes. I don't know, I call them like raccoon eyes. I used to have them just like this, but just imagine like a lot more darker and a lot more defined. And of course, I always had my CoverGirl mascara, and it was very like excessive, and it was also very clumpy because back in the day we just like put it on just like this, like, you know, just keep going. You didn't do like the little shake, you didn't do any of that. You just were layering it on, hoping that it stuck. I've literally been trying to find a picture of me from high school, but I can't. My Facebook, everything got deleted sometime back in the years, and so I lost everything. But if you guys could see, like, just imagine really thick, like those raccoon eyes where it was just like drawn on. I think I've mimicked it like the best that I can get it. But yeah, like my foundation was always like kind of like off match. Like, you remember like the orange, like looking like a Oompa Loompa, like that was just the norm back in the day. And I did use an eyebrow pencil, and once again, it was probably like Wet n Wild or LA Colors because I wasn't allowed all the fancy shit that we have nowadays. So I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild dark brown, except I'm not going to use this part because I don't know, I never used it. I'm just going to be using the pencil part. Like, it's crazy how far makeup has come because, you know, like, I don't know, like if you go back and you look at like just pictures from even like 2016, right? It like wearing that full like face, that full glam, like that was 100% normal back in the day. You know, like you would go to school like that, or you would go to work like that, and nobody batted an eye. But now, if you do that, people will look at you like you're crazy. And this is going to be the look for today. I'm gonna call this, like I said, Brianna's high school makeup look, because I'm pretty sure this is as close as I can get without like actually looking at a full picture of me. This is like how I looked in high school. So it's probably not gonna last because, you know, no setting spray, no primer, no skin prep, just straight in. Yeah. But be sure to come back tomorrow to see what I cook up. Bye.